Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today the class will be very interesting because today we are going to study class 9 mathematics. I am Surajit and you are watching my YouTube channel ECONOMATRIX Day. No drama, no confusion, but only education.
This could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
Now, class 9 students, today's class is a continuing class. Before this, we have done part 1 and today's part is part 2 of chapter 2 polynomials for class 9. Okay. Now, in our previous class, we studied what is a polynomial. So, that only I wrote here, a polynomial. Now, you will be thinking that what sir has written? No need. Slowly you try to understand. So, a polynomial. Polynomial is what? Is an algebraic expression. It is an algebraic expression in which the powers of the variables, so variables will be there. I taught you what is a variable. So, powers of the variable has to be non-negative integers. Okay. It has to be non-negative integers. Okay. Not negative integers. That means we will not take the negative integers. Okay. -1, -2, these things we will not take. Okay. Only we will take the non-negative integers. Clear? Now, how a polynomial looks like. Okay. So, the next line you can see the general form of a polynomial. So, what I have written? A0 plus a1x plus a2x to the power 2 plus a3x to the power 3, like this way, a4x to the power 4. Clear? No? So, like this way we will go on till how much? We can go till an x to the power n, provided that an is not equal to 0. Because if an is 0, then 0 into x to the power n will become 0 only. Clear? No? So, an can never be 0. Okay. Now, what are these things? A0, A1, A2, A3, ... an. What are these ones? These are what? Real numbers. Now, you will be thinking, sir, what are real numbers? Real numbers are both. You can take the rational numbers as well as the irrational numbers. Okay. Irrational numbers means like pi, 22/7, √3. So, these are what? Irrational numbers. Now, rational numbers you can take. Rational numbers means the integers -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. So, these are integers. Okay. You can take the fractions also, 1/2. Clear? No? You can, or 5/2, or you can take the decimal also, 2.5. So, real numbers are both rational as well as irrational numbers. And each power of x has to be a non-negative integer. That means power of x. See here, this is the power of x. This is also the power of x. This also power of x. Here no power means what is there? 1 is there. Okay. So here here also is there. X to the power 0 is there. Okay. And x to the power 0, x to the power anything to the power 0 means 1. Anything to the power 0 means 1. So, x to the power 0 I can write 1. So, 1 into a0 will be a0 only. That's why x to the power 0 was not written. Clear? No? Because x to the power 0 means 1. Okay. So, the powers has to be non-negative integers. So, these are non-negative integers, you can see. Now, then what I have written? Now, what is this? A0, then a1x, a2x square, an x to the power n. What are these things? That means, let me highlight. You can see this general form. Now general form, this is before this plus sign, this part is there. Then again another part is there. Then again another part is there. So these are parts. Okay. So these parts are called, what are they known as? They are known as terms. Okay. Later on we will come to the meaning more nicely. We will understand the terms. Okay. So you can see 1 term, 2 term, 3, 4, like this way, terms. So these are known as terms. Then only A0, only A1, only A2, like this way, A3, A4 till AN. What are they known as? They are known as coefficients. Okay. That means in front of x, A0 is there. In front of, see, in front of x to the power 0, what is there? A0. In front of x to the power 1, what is there? A1. In front of x to the power 2, what is there? A2. In front of x to the power 3, what is there? A3. In front of x to the power n, what is there? An. So this A0, A1, A2, A3 or An. What are these? These are known as, you can take the sign also, these are known as what? Coefficients. Okay. The name is called coefficients. Okay. And n, what is this n? N is called the degree. Okay. N is called the degree of the polynomial. Okay. This n, that means the power 0, 1, 2, 3 or n. Okay. X to the power 0, x to the power 1, x to the power 2, x to the power 3, x to the power n. This n is known as what? N is known as the degree of the polynomial, provided, you have to remember this thing, provided a to the power n is not equal to 0. Because if it becomes 0, then everything will become 0. See, a to the power n, x to the power n. If a to the power n becomes 0, then this, whatever it is, 0 multiplied by anything will become 0. Okay. Now, what you learnt here, what you understood? You understood that the definition of a polynomial. Okay. Then you understood the general form. Okay. Now, general form, you can see the powers 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, like this way, powers are increasing. So, general form, actually we write either in an ascending order from small to big or in a descending order. Here I have written in an ascending order. Okay. So, then what are these things? The parts 1, 2, these parts are called terms. Okay. And these terms we will understand later on more detailed. Okay. And each power of this x has to be a non-negative integer. Then what you learned? You learned what is the meaning of this only A0, A1, A2. Okay, what are these? Okay, so they are called what? They are called the real numbers. And these real numbers, they are actually what? They are called the coefficients. Coefficients of whom? X to the power 0, coefficient is A0, x to the power 1, coefficient is A1, x to the power 2, coefficient is A2, x to the power 3, coefficient is A3. So you learn the coefficients also. And what is the meaning of this n? N is called the degree also, degree of the polynomial. Afterwards you will have some problems also. Okay. What is the degree of the, or find out the degree of the polynomial. You will have question, find out the coefficient of the polynomial. You will have question, find out the terms of the polynomial. Clear? No? And then what else you learned? This A1, A2, A3, A0, they are called what? Real numbers. And what are real numbers? Real numbers are both rational numbers as well as irrational numbers. I think up to this much it is clear. Now we will take some examples of algebraic expressions. See, I have taken some algebraic expressions. Okay. So we will take some examples of algebraic expression to understand the difference between an algebraic expression and a polynomial. So we will understand what is the difference between algebraic expression and a polynomial. Okay, if this thing you understand nicely, then the concept will be very much clear for you, because I told you before only, concept is the power. Okay, so now let us take the first example. 3x to the power 2 minus 5x to the power minus 2 plus 7. Okay, now this is an algebraic expression, no doubt. Okay, this is also algebraic. Now all are algebraic expression. Now is this algebraic expression a polynomial? So what we can say, see here, it contains what? 5 or 5x to the power minus 2, that is the power of the variable, that is the power of the variable is negative. Therefore, it is not a polynomial. Because I told you the definition of polynomial, the power has to be a non-negative integer, but minus 2 is a negative integer, so it is not a polynomial. Clear? That is, the power of the variable is negative. Okay. Next one, see here, 5x to the power 2 plus 2x plus 3 by x square plus 4. Now this one is a polynomial. Let us see. It contains, see here, 1 part, 2 part, 3 parts, 4 parts. So 4 terms are there. Okay. Here 3 terms are there. Now it contains what? 3 by x square, and that is equal to 3 if x square goes up, x to the power minus 2. That is the power of the variable, that is the power of the variable is negative. Therefore, it is not a polynomial. So you can understand that this is also not a polynomial. Now next one, see, 2x square minus 3 into root x plus 5. Now you see here, it contains, see here the power is non-negative integer, but here power, it contains root x. Now root x means if I remove the root, then it will become, this is square root, so it will become 1 by 2. Okay, that is the power of the variable, that is the power of the variable is not a non-negative integer. It is not a non-negative integer, but a fraction. It is a fraction. Okay. Therefore, it is not a polynomial. Clear? Understanding? Now let us see here. See, this power is 2, non-negative integer, but this power is what? Half. So what I can say? Same way, it contains x to the power half, that is the power of the variable is not a non-negative integer. Okay, got it? So, but a fraction. Therefore, it is not a polynomial. Clear? So why they are not a polynomial? They are algebraic expressions, but they are not polynomial. The reason I have written, power is negative, here also negative, here non-negative integer or fraction. Here also same thing, non-negative. It is not a non-negative integer but a fraction. Clear? Now we will take some more examples to understand more detailed way. Okay. Now see some more examples. Okay. 5x to the power 3 plus 9x square minus 3x plus 1. 1 by 4x cube plus 3 by 2x square plus 1 by 4xy plus 1 by 2 or half y square. Okay. Then number 7, root 5x cube plus 3x square plus 5. Okay. Now if you see nicely for this one, the powers, see the powers of the variable. Okay. Here. Okay. And here also nothing means, here nothing means x to the power 0 is there. Here nothing means x to the power 1 is there. See the powers here. Okay. Here also both has powers. Okay. Nothing means 1 is there. And here nothing xy, y written, but x is not written. X is also there, but to the power 0. Again here you see the powers. Here nothing is written, no x, but x is there. X to the power 0. So here all the powers are what? They are non-negative integers. So what we can say, in the algebraic expressions, suppose 5, 6 and 7, the powers of the variables, are all non-negative integers. They are all non-negative integers. Therefore, all of them are polynomials. They all are polynomials. Okay. This is also a polynomial, this is also a polynomial, this is also a polynomial. I think now you can understand which one is an algebraic expression and which one is a polynomial. Okay. So we can write here all polynomials are algebraic expressions. All polynomials are algebraic expressions. But all algebraic expressions are not polynomials. One relation, okay, all polynomials are algebraic expressions, but all algebraic expressions are not polynomials. Clear? Now we are going to understand the word term, okay, which little bit earlier I was telling we will discuss later. So now a polynomial having only one term, if it has only one term, it is called a monomial. It is known as monomial. Okay, many examples I have written. See, this is 5x, only one term. Another one is what? 3x square y. Okay, this is also a monomial. Okay, root 5x cube y square, this is also a monomial. 3 by 5 mn, this is also a monomial, because only one term is there. Okay. Now students, if you like this video, if you like my channel, then please give a like, share it among your friends and groups, and don't forget to subscribe my channel, because your subscription will really motivate me to make more such videos. Okay. and don't forget to press the all notification bell so that whenever I upload such videos, you will get the notifications first. Now, let us come back. Polynomial with one term is called a monomial. We came to know. Now, a polynomial with two terms, if it is with two terms, then it is called what? Binomial. Okay. See, two terms. If I take this example, see, two terms are there. 9x cube is one term, minus 4x is another term. Two terms together, then it is a binomial. Okay. Then next one, another example, half, that means 1 by 2 x to the power 2 y, x square y plus root 5 xy. So it has two terms. So that is why it is a binomial. M plus n, that is also a binomial. Now a polynomial, next one. So monomial, binomial. A polynomial having three terms. If it is three terms, then what it is known as? Trinomial. Okay. So see, three terms are there. Can you see the example? 4x square plus 3x plus 5. Another binomial, a trinomial is what? 2x square y plus xy plus 5. So this is also having three terms, trinomial. Then after that, more than that, it is polynomial. A polynomial in x, okay, it can be x also, y also, okay. Here we are taking x. A polynomial in x is said to be a polynomial in a standard form. Okay, when we will say in a standard form, if the powers of x are either in ascending order or in descending order. Just before I told you when I was teaching, okay, that if it is in ascending order or descending order, if the powers are arranged in ascending or descending, then only we can say yes, it is in standard form. Like example I have given, like here you can see this is one example, this is a standard form, this is another example. See here, x to the power 3, x to the power 2, x to the power 1, x to the power 0. So it is in descending order, okay, big to small. Again you can see here, okay, 4, clear no? Here it is written 4. That means x to the power 0, then x to the power 1, then x to the power 2. So powers are increasing, so it is ascending order, clear no? But polynomials like this one, this example you see, 3 minus x to the power 3. So here the power is 0, here power is 3, after that again 1. That means 0, then increasing, again decreasing, again increasing 2. So this is not a standard form, okay. Standard form has to be either in ascending or in descending order, clear no? Now this is not in standard form, we can make it in standard form by shifting, okay. This minus 4x cube I have to keep it at last, okay. Then how it will become? It will become 3 plus 5x minus 9x square minus 4x cube. Now it becomes again in standard form, okay. So I think the polynomials, the concept you have understood nicely. Now in our next part we will start solving the exercise sum. So practice these things nicely. Thank you for watching my video. Keep smiling, keep practicing. Bye bye.